Actually, do you want to do that right now? To bring in the prop? Okay, so is it true, because we've got a new guy, we gotta get to the bottom of it, that you are like a complete nerd when it comes to taping sticks?
I love taping sticks.
You do?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand you a stick. I want you to, during the course of the show, you can peel off this. What do you think of this tape job right here?
That's horrific.
Okay.
Horrific is the word.
So are you
That is
toe to heel or heel to toe?
a heel to toe all day.
Why?
Just easier for me. And also, when you skate with the puck and you're going up ice, it doesn't peel it off. The other guys that tape toe to heel, it lifts up. It's so ugly and it lifts up. So I will definitely fix this street hockey
So it's an
job.
aesthetic look?
No,
That's why you do
actually
heel to toe? Or?
the overlap on the tape, that makes a ton of sense.
Yes, it does. So when the tapes overlap
Yes.
from toe to heel,
Mm-hmm.
as you
It
go
lifts up.
forward,
It lifts
it'll
up.
lift up. And when I go to the bench to rub my blade after a shift,
You do it that
I lift it up.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
if I was
learned-
doing it this
learned
way, I would
something
lift it
today.
up. So that's why I do heel to toe
See,
always.
all the years I played in the league, Mark, I didn't tape my stick.
Okay, our tape.
What are you handing me?
I know
here?
it's cloth tape. It's not the best tape. It's more like set tape.
This is part of the Friday challenge,
Okay.
Mark. This is part of the.
Okay.
You have to.
I'm going to admit our tape isn't
Like
real?
necessarily
Really?
real hockey tape.
Okay.
But if you want to
Let's see what I can do.
if you want to fix a drape or anything like that, or nail down a set, that stuff's going to work for you.
I got to get my wife to do that. She does the
Gaffers,
drapes.
Gaffer. We could have given you gaffer's tape. You
Yeah,
know, that's-
there you go.
Do you do the whole heel or just
Look at this.
part
This-
of the
I'm
heel?
not even-
Do you go around the heel?
I don't. I because, and I've told kids and everybody about this. I tape from heel up here to the toe. Reason being, these sticks are so slippery nowadays that guys like Ovi that tape it here that only shoot. It's not a bad thing, but when you try and pass, the puck gets up on edge and it knuckles off, and it's all wobbly. So if you're a passer, you tend to tape a little higher so it comes off nice and crisp.
Okay, hand me the stick. I'll take the tape
Okay,
off.
yes, please.
You guys have people that do that for you in the National Hockey League. I'm curious about, and so how many times would you start and then restart taping a stick?
So I would tape my sticks before the game,
Mm-hmm.
between every period, after warm-ups. I give like just the one I'm using or whatever. But if I do a stick job that I don't enjoy right away, I just pull it right off.
So, had you ever timed yourself?
No, that's one thing I haven't done.
Can you if you're talking about doing it between periods? I mean, it's you're so old. Intermissions were 15 minutes then.
Yeah,
Notice how I said
yeah,
that.
yeah. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm almost the same age. And it's
You guys
so,
played bantam together, didn't you?
Well, I was the goalie. But you could get a stick done. 15 minutes isn't a problem for doing it properly because you'd have to be. Or once you get on a roll, pardon the pun.
But I could probably tape.
I think we should.
I could probably tape 15 sticks in about 20 minutes
Wow. Really?
and do it nice.
It's 90 seconds. That's 90 seconds a stick.
But literally, like when I played the game, I would come in after a period, and if one of my sticks had been nicked or something, like I'll switch during the period because I can't handle anything wrong with my blade or stick.
Yeah.
So I might have to come in after a period and tape 2 or the 3 that I'm using. And guys like Connor McDavid, I don't know if you guys know this, he plays an entire game with the same tape job. Drives me bananas.
Like it actually bugs you, right?
It bugs me.
So you're yelling at the television?
I'm yelling at the television. Yeah, a little bit. Tape your,
Really?
tape
Was
your
there any?
stick.
Were you the worst, or was there somebody that you go, boy, that guy's worse than me, with the whole stick tape?
No,
and stick?
I don't think I've seen anybody worse.
Would you
than
have
me.
told a teammate between periods? Fix your blade?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Really?
Yeah, it bothered me that much. Sometimes I would, in a nice way, or I'd offer to tape it for them.
You don't listen.
See, I heard this on the podcast, the 31 Thoughts podcast.
There's truth.
And
There's truth to all this.
I had stuff running through my head because there's people that in the men's league that we now play in the men's league world will use the same tape job all year.
Yeah.
Never mind game to game. And I thought, geez, we got to get some tips for the boys.
Okay. Well, if you look at my YouTube channel right now,
Yeah.
msavvy91,
Yeah.
I got 6 up now of different tape jobs.
To quote
In the league.
my old friend McCowan, buy some time.
What do you mean you have 6 up?
So I've
6
got
different ways to tape a stick.
6, and I use the guys' names because the other thing I was good at too. You guys are going to think I'm weird, my first show here, but like if I played against a guy and I looked at his stick, I'm like, I know how to do that tape job, and I'd fool around with a couple different tape jobs in practice.
How many different ways is there to tape a stick?
A
I
bazillion.
asked that in all seriousness.
So I'm going to ask you guys right now.
That's
like,
the exact
whose
number,
tape
a
job?
bazillion.
With this tape,
I want a Marc Savard tape job.
with this tape, it's going to be tough to do mine because I got to get up the heel. I need scissors. It's going to be tough. I would rather do I can do an Ovechkin pretty easy right now.
Okay, give us an Ovechkin.
I'll give you an Ovechkin.
You want to make it easy? Give me Bobby Orr.
Oh, Bob, yeah, that'd be really easy. Okay, but I'll do an Ovechkin.
So you would take it to the end and then cut it off with the scissors?
I always tape right off the end and then trim it off. I mean,
Wow.
people like McDavid still, and to be honest, he still just puts that piece of tape on the toe like this and tapes to the toe. He's one of the very few. I don't know why he still does that. All the kids today, and I learned it from the kids, was to tape it right off the stick and then just trim it nice. And it's just so much tighter.
When you
if
say
you
you
watch
learned
my
it-
show, tight is my key word in every program that I do.
So you learned it from the kids, but so did you you didn't do it that way when you played?
I did do it when I played because I was still around my kids at the time.
Oh, I see.
And I saw my kids do it and I thought, that is just brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll get an Ovi done here throughout the show.
Okay, just a minute here.
What are you doing?
I'm going to time them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because I
look at this tape.
I just
though.
got a
Come on.
direct message too from somebody. So while you're doing that,
Okay.
I want to fire this one up.
So, how was your night last night?
Okay, so this comes from your roommate at a CHL All-Star game. And apparently you took your sticks to the hotel the night before the game. Is that true?
See, now I'm really weird. So yeah, there was times on very specific nights. I didn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
But if it was a big game like that stuff, I did take my sticks and make them
Even
stay
in the
for-
NHL?
even in the NHL, the odd night, a big playoff game
And
or something.
the trainers would look at you like, what are you doing?
want
The
this?
trainers,
This
yeah,
better?
that would be nicer.
There we
The
go.
trainers were my best friends.
Yeah.
One trainer lived with me in Boston.
Oh, really? Huh?
So I housed a trainer, one of my buddies. So I was very close to the trainers. But yes, on important games, very important nights, I did take my stick. I'm not going to say if it slept with me or not, but it was very close.
What would you do with it? Why?
I just wanted to make sure it was perfect. And I've always been, adamant that they're just perfect. And that if I take care of my sticks, that's my line, they'll take care of me.
So, Mark, in the third face-off of the first period at the 12-minute mark that you take and something happens to your stick, are you done for the period?
I'm not done for the period.
No, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
though.
mentally?
Yeah.
No, because I got 2 more on hand.
But you would automatically go and change.
Right after that shift, I would squeak out that shift with the stick, and then I'd go right to the bench and switch it.
Squeak out the shift.
Do you know who that roommate was?
No.
David Ling.
Oh,
He's still
David
playing.
Linger.
He's out in Brampton, isn't
Yeah.
he? For the Beast.
Yeah.
In the East Coast League.
He's nuts. I don't know what he does for a stick,
Pot calling kettle
but
black once more time.
David, you're nuts.
I love David. He is nuts. I agree.
Still going. He's a chirper out there too. That guy.
You were a chirper too,
Well,
though,
Marc
weren't you?
Savard.
I
taped
enjoyed
his
it.
stick.
Yeah, you like
enjoyed
that
it.
part of the game.
Kept me
And we're
going.
getting the Ovechkin tape job here. So many different ways to. I didn't realize there was different ways to tape. Half the stick, yes, but
But the key is keeping it tight, eh?
yeah.
And you'll hear that on my YouTube channel. I use the words all the time.
What's the
title again?
what's the title again?
It's M Savvy
We're just
91.
just sending
it's
you a
pretty
bigger
simple.
bill. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh
there we
boy.
go. Now, Maddie, can I talk to Maddie for a second? Can I
Yeah.
get scissors? Nice pair of scissors.
Was Gretzky on the ice at all there?
Gretzky wasn't on the ice for that goal. No.
What was it like playing? Because you're a rookie coming up with Wayne.
Wayne. Wayne was my idol, so I idolized him. So it was pretty special to play with your idol. And just to hang around him every day, I was nervous. I got another story. He bought Hespler when I was playing with them, and I followed him at every moment.
Some
So
guy
one-
buys sticks, other guys buy
Like
the companies.
companies.
Yeah, he bought company. So he came over to me and asked me if I'd wear Hespler. Well, the boys were all over me. Next day I came in, I'm head to toe Hespler. So some good stories, but he was a great man. He was great to me, and he really made you feel comfortable when you were around him, which was very special. And obviously to play with your idols, I'll never forget it.
You ever get anything signed by him that first year?
It was tough. It was tough. That was the tough question. Do I get something signed? To be honest with you, the first stick I ended up borrowing from him after practice.
You still have it,
I still have it not signed because I didn't want to ask him. There was all kinds of sticks on the rack, and I thought, he's not going to miss this one. And I had the question, do I get it
What
signed
do you
or
mean
not?
borrow, or you just take it?
I took it.
Yeah,
I took it.
that's what I would have done.
Yeah. but I didn't ask him to sign it. But then after I got a couple signed, and
You know he's a regular listener, huh?
oh jeez, sorry.
He does. He does.
If he wants it back, I will send it back because like I said, I borrowed it.
Wayne phones in every now and then.
Okay, so I borrowed it.
Well, he's phoned in twice, but every now and then.
No, I'm telling you, every time I see him, he says, "I love the show. I watch every day."
How did he tape his stick? Do you remember?
Yeah, and it's on my site, a Gretzky tape job. So have a look tonight.
It's like we rehearsed this.
Have a look
I
tonight. No, Wayne uses the Gordie Howe tape, the two-way tape, the sticky stuff, and he used to do from the heel, behind the heel, and he'd always leave a little toe.
On the tip, yeah.
But there's a special part of this. Now, when I was a kid and I watched Gretzky and I idolized him, I saw the powder. We all knew he used powder on a stick, but he had it on there so perfect every night. How did he do this? And I thought he just dropped baby powder until playing with him.
Spray?
No. He takes the baby powder bottle, he drops it in a sock. Okay? So the powder comes out smoothly as you push it, and he used to rub the sock.
Wow.
And it's beautiful. So watch
It's
the
like
show.
you're doing a cooking show here, right?
Scissors? Okay, let's.
Peter
oh, the bad
Forsberg, Daniel
scissors.
Alfredson. They had early synergies, the Eastons.
Yeah.
Something about Alfie would go to the extreme with his. What did you give him? Nail
Like,
clippers?
look at this. I can't. This because in my video too. This will make or break a tape job. Trimming the toe. I'm not even going to risk it. But you guys can tell from that. Like, I mean, come on.
Oh, tight.
Tight. There you go. See, Johnny knows.
Alfie would